So I was not going to make another video. My hair is crazy. This is what a day at home taking care of 3 under 2 plus juggling a full-time job and a second part-time job and all of the kids' activities. So here it is. And I wasn't going to make another video until after doing the changeover, but I did have delivery, Amazon and Walmart come today. So just a couple of items that I feel like are going to help us this time around that we didn't have before. And I want to share those. I will also, when we get them set up and actually use them, we'll do sort of a quick video on just getting them set up, showing them in use, and just to kind of give an idea, sort of a review that may be helpful for others. So first up, this guy, you can't really see anything, doesn't say anything, but it is a little washer. We went with the blue, as you can see here, 23 by 15 by 26 high. So it's not going to be real big. Probably, not much bigger than the box. Will hopefully be helpful. I don't know that we're going to, with there being so many of us, plus pets, I don't know how much laundry we're actually going to be able to do, but just the idea of being able to spin the kids' swimsuits through there, especially after they maybe come from the ocean and are really sandy. I think that'll be really nice. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe if one of the kids has an accident, it might be worth spinning through there. Some of the parks we stay at do have a laundry space, but we don't always bring enough quarters. It can kind of cumbersome hauling all that laundry. So we'll see how that goes. But this could be really, really beneficial for small things. Then I ordered, you can't see much, it says 360-degree drying. I found this online. Let me find a picture of it. A dryer. So essentially you just pop this little stand on and the top, you hang everything by these hangers, as you can see here. This was only, so the washer was about $9. I think there was a coupon on Amazon, but again, I'll share the link when we actually get it set up so you guys can see it. And then the dryer I think was $60. So if this actually works, so figure $150 to be able to do some laundry. Again, even if it's just swimsuits and towels, and we can wash and hang dry them, it's a winner for me. Can't complain there. And hopefully these are all things that make travel life a little bit easier. Also got battery powered our smart battery solar cameras that actually will hook up. So one thing in finding a camera, see, waterproof, so you can put it outside, motion detection. It does work on 2.4 gigahertz, which we have mobile, but we're not going to be taking it with because we want to be able to have it at home, so that while we're away, our cameras are still up and running. Just so we can check in on our house and stuff like that while we're gone. And then I looked at, so we use our TV off of our mobile hotspot, and that is actually 2.4 gigahertz. So it was really hard because our mobile home internet only runs on 5G. So we are not able to use certain cameras at our house, but this will be really nice if we stop somewhere and just want to keep an eye on our camper. The last thing I'm really excited about, I don't think it'll say what it is, but it's spoiler alert, you can't see it. Hopefully we can find a spot on the counter. Typically I travel with the Keurig, and that does work really well for a hot beverage. But if it's a really hot day, I don't want to sit and sip hot coffee. Typically, my hot coffee goes cold before there's even a chance to drink it with kids and pets and all the things. So we will buy, you know, a cold bottle of cold coffee. It does get really expensive. Nor do I want to keep running to the store when we're traveling. You know, there are times where we just sort of boondock in Walmart parking lots, and that works out really well because we can get up in the morning, run in, get coffee and creamer, and come back out. Our old camper also had a very small refrigerator. This one is, I want to say, twice the size, so that's going to be really, really helpful. But I also don't want to take up all of the space that in the freezer. Freezer space has always been kind of a hot commodity. We had a tiny freezer, so getting ice was impossible. This way I will be able to have as much ice as we'll possibly make. I live on iced coffee. It is a must-have every single morning. My iced coffee, my oat milk creamer. Honestly, it's just what I need to start my day before things go crazy and everyone's everywhere and needs everything. So this is going to be the first time that I've had an ice maker in the camper. I feel like it's going to be a game changer. Might totally backfire, but this ice maker was $180 and Walmart had it on clearance for $60. So if it's awful, you know, we won't have it in there anymore. But again, I'm hoping to find some hacks or, you know, traveling tips just that make life on the road a little bit easier. So we're starting with these three. I have never used them camping. We're traveling, so they don't take up a lot of space. They're all small items, something that we can store. I'll also get to show you the vacuum that we use, which has also been a lifesaver to have. You would be surprised how much dirt comes into a camper. So with that being said, again, I mean, not huge boxes by any means, and I've got all of that is stored in there. So you'll see them up and running, tutorials how to get them set up, and links for the ones that I did purchase coming soon.